Yes, Dad! What? Yes, done! Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking 10 things I learned in university. If you're about to go into first year or you're going into second year, this video might help you, give you a little bit of advice on things that you need to think about whilst you're in university. Even though I went to uni in London, these things still apply to people that go to uni outside London. It's just little tips and stuff that you need to remember whilst you're at uni. So here we go. First one is, just because you have 1k or 1k plus in your account does not mean you're a rich person. I'm telling you now from experience, that money will go like that if you're not careful. Like, you really need to learn how to understand that that money is just there. Like, you have to pay it back eventually. The grant, okay, fair enough, but I'm sure some of you ask for a maintenance loan as well. You have to pay it back eventually. So don't think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna splash, I'm gonna buy Balenciagas, I'm gonna buy Gucci, I'm gonna buy weave. You're still gonna have to pay that money back. Remember that. Like, if you know you got your rent to pay, don't be spending money on weave and then you get evicted early. You don't want to be in that situation, especially for those that are moving out. Make sure you preserve your money. Make sure you've saved you've got your money for your rent. You put that aside, and then the rest of the money you can splash. Okay, couple new weaves, new wigs, new types of clothes, some stuff for uni. Fair enough. But don't go splashing everything on expensive stuff. Keep some money saved so that you have enough money to last you for a semester or a term. Yeah. Number 2, learn how to manage your time better. The reason why I say this is because, like, time goes really quickly, especially when you're someone who likes to waste time, or you like to leave things to the side and say you'll do it later. I used to be one of those people, and then obviously when I got to uni I realised that time is not on your side. Time is not on your side. Yes, Dad? What? Yes, done! Yeah, so time is not really on your side. So you just need to bear in mind that, okay, like, if I was you, get a schedule for the day, get a schedule for the week, and just write down stuff that you need, or even use your phone, like, write down stuff that you need to do for the day, and make sure you get those stuff done. That way you'll be able to manage your time better, and then you won't be wasting time. Like, you can still go out with your friends, don't go out too much and don't do less work. That doesn't mean go out less and then do more work. Try and balance it so that you have enough time to do your work and then still go out with your friends and enjoy the uni experience. Because the uni experience is pretty good. I know I'm saying this even though I went to uni in London, it's still pretty good. And I mean, that brings me to my third thing, number 3. Procrastination is it's a big, like, I can't tell you how many times you get, so especially when you're living by yourself, you get distracted a lot from, you got your friends, you got your flatmates, you got your phone, you probably got Netflix, you got your MacBook, you got all these raves going on. Like, you know you've got work to do, but because you've seen that rave, you've seen that ACS event that you want to go to, you're like, okay, yeah, I'll do my work when I get home, go to the rave or go to the event, and then I'll make sure I'll do my work when I get home. No, you'll get home, you'll be tired, you'll be so knackered, and then by the time you wake up the next day, you just want to eat and chill. They wasted because you can't be bothered to do your work, and then when it gets closer to the due date for your assignment, that's when you'll be stressing. It brings me to point number 4. Handing in your work late is not worth the heart attack. Just do your work earlier, trust me. Like, I've gone to uni, I can't lie to you, I left my dissertation last minute, and it wasn't really a good idea, but you know, I had so many things I wanted to do and I was really lazy. So because I was really lazy, that caused a problem for me. So on like a week before the due date, I was giving myself a heart attack. I was doing all-nighters every day for that entire week Like, you don't want to be stressing yourself, making yourself unhealthy because you didn't do your work on time. It's not worth the heart attack. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm telling you now, it's not worth it. Just do your work early. Just do your work early. That party that you want to go to, there will be another one next year. Don't worry. Just make sure you do your work on time. Joining ACS doesn't make you bait. I know this might not necessarily apply to everybody, but for the people that do, like, ACS is a good way to, you know, meet new people. But just because you're part of ACS doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, yeah, you know everybody, you know everyone in the entire university. No, you just know people that are from the same ethnic background as you, that are joining that society. It's a good society to join and stuff, but, you know, try and mix in with everyone else. Don't just stick to, okay, yeah, ACS, that's it. I'm just going to uni for lectures and ACS. There's people out there that just want to go uni for ACS. It's not that deep. I'm telling you now, it's really not that serious. ACS, like, is like 15% of the uni experience. It's not 50%. It's just a society. Like, it's not that serious. Make you a known person. The way you become known is by you know, going out there and showcasing yourself and doing whatever you want to do. Just because you join ACS doesn't make you a bait person. You don't need to realize this. It's not that deep. That's the truth. Sorry, I apologize if you're offended by this, but that's the truth. Yeah. At number 6, you'll find yourself saying uni is not worth 9k. I don't know why, but it's like a statement that, like, when you start to get throughout your year, you'll start to realize that, okay, some things that will annoy you, like your lectures will get cancelled, some assignments may get put forward or whatever. You'll just be thinking, rah, am I really doing this for 9k a year? Like, that's what you probably be thinking in your head at the time, and eventually you'll just be saying, oh yeah, uni's not worth 9k still, it's not worth 9k, I'm paying 9k for this. Yeah, it's not worth 9k, we've all established that, but, you know, we're still gonna graduate at the end of the day. If you're gonna start saying uni's not worth 9k, eventually you're probably gonna start missing a couple lectures. I'm not saying it's bad, and I'm not saying it's good either, but if you missed 1 lecture or 2 lectures or 3 lectures, it's not gonna kill you. I'm just telling you the truth. Me personally, if I'm late to a lecture when I was in uni, if I was ever late to a lecture, I just won't bother going, because my lecturers are kind of ruthless. Like, if you're 10 minutes late, if you guys, I'm sure you guys know about the 10-minute rule, or you all know about the 10-minute rule. That's if you're 10 minutes late, you're not, like, allowed in the lecture room. So if I knew I was gonna be 10 minutes late, I just won't walk in. I'll save myself embarrassment just for me to walk in, just to be told to walk, like, get out. Or if it's a 2-hour lecture, I'll go in during the break. But I mean, if you miss 1 lecture, it's not the end of the world, because at the end of the day, most of these lecturers, if you miss a lecture for something, they usually put it online, like the slides and stuff. But I mean, it's not really good to miss lectures, but if you do, it's really not that serious. Especially if it's like the beginning of the year. I'm not encouraging you to miss your lectures, but don't have a heart attack if you miss 1 lecture or if you oversleep or anything like that. You're a human being. Like, everyone is tired at one point. So if you know, fall asleep and you wake up really late, it's alright. Just get up, get dressed, and then go to your next lecture. Number 8. Be wary of your housemates / flatmates. And the only reason why I say this is because even though I haven't started my masters yet, I have a lot of friends that have been in this situation. Like, just be careful of them. I'm not saying all housemates are bad, but you've got a couple few that can be a bit savage or can be a little annoying or untidy or messy. So just be wary of it. There's no need to get unnecessarily angry and start yelling at them and stuff. Just be careful. Like, when you see a housemate that starts to move mad, just, you know, slowly lean back, move away from, just keep your distance from them. Like, you do your stuff this way and they let them do their stuff that way, because if you get caught in the flame, it's just gonna end up in shambles. It's just gonna end up in a forest fire, and you don't want to do that. Make sure you keep your stuff in your room. I mean, I know food, you can't really keep it in your room, but Like, I'm talking about stuff that you know you can keep in your room. So, you know, plates, keep the plates in your room. Knives and forks, keep the knives and forks in your room. All the stuff that you know that you can keep in your room, like the stuff that doesn't need to go in the fridge, just keep it in your room. You know what I mean? Like, just to be on the safe side. Number 9 is your friends or whoever you meet in uni. They start to show their true colours towards the end of uni. So this could be your classmates or people that you've known, people that you met in the uni, or it can even be your flatmates. When I say true colours, I mean like they start to behave like you can tell that who are the fake ones and who are the real ones, if that makes sense. Like, when you start to get to know them better, when you've lived with them or you've been around them for more than 2 years, you start to realise what kind of person that person really is, because they've gotten used to you and they said, okay, cool, I've met them now, I don't need to pretend, let me be who I really want to be. And you're the ones that are fake. As soon as you notice they're fake, cut them off straight away, because it's not worth it being in a situation where you know they're fake and you want to carry on being their friend, because it's going to become messy and it's just going to be all long and everything's just going to go left, and you don't want that. So just, you know, stay. As soon as you see the true colours of your friend or whoever you meet, just, if it's a good thing, cool, keep them by your side. But if you start to catch a bad energy from them, then just let it go left. Don't let it hang about. Just drop it like it's hot. Honestly, just leave it. It's not that deep. Leave it. If that person is acting fake, leave them. It's not by force. You can find better friends. There's more friends. There's so many people on this world, on this planet. Okay, just forget about them. Leave them in the corner. Last one, number 10. You get to learn more about yourself in a good way, hopefully. It's usually a good way. So you kind of learn the kind of person you are as you get older and as you become more used to living by yourself and used to going to uni and getting to know all these people that you know whilst you're in uni. And obviously, because you're paying your own rent and you're in uni, you kind of realize what kind of person you are when it comes to money, how you handle situations. Even though it may not seem like it, as you're going through uni, the kind of person you end up becoming at the end of uni is really important, because it defines how you are going to become as you get older and and then when you start working. So it's really good for you to be in this habit of, you know, like trying to become more mature, if that makes sense. I think one of the main things that you do learn about yourself is how to manage money really well, because obviously, like, you're getting all that big money paid into your account, so you learn how to make sure you have enough for this, have enough for that. And yeah, you learn how to survive up there, especially when you're really on your lowest amount of money. So yeah. Alright guys, I hope you liked that video. If you did, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a like again. Subscribe to my channel. All my social medias will be in the description box below, and I shall see you guys later.